When you're working with several objects, it's often a good idea to group them when appropriate so that you can color them all at the same time, size them, or perform other operations. As you see here, I have 3 rectangles, and let's say that I want to color them all the same color. Instead of me going to my swatches and selecting one and clicking this color and then selecting this one and clicking the same color and so on, what I can do instead is I can select them all by drawing a marquee around them. So to do that, all I have to do is click and drag my mouse like so. And once I have them all selected, I can then click on a swatch and color them all simultaneously. Now, you'll notice that they're not actually grouped, but that was an example of why you might want to create a group. The real reason you want to create a group, however, is to have organizational control when you want to move a lot of objects. So, if I want to move all these guys at the same time, instead of clicking and dragging my mouse like so, and then moving the objects over here, and then doing the same thing over and over again, I can create a group. And I'm going to show you why in a second. So, what we're going to do at this point is go to the Object menu, and we're going to choose Group. Or, likewise, you could press Command or Control G on the computer to do the same thing. Now when I select one, no matter which one, they're all selected because they are now a group. I can move them around like so. Once again, I can resize them, I can recolor them, I can rotate them, I can do everything I want to because they are now one grouped object. If I want to ungroup the object, all I have to do at this point is return to the Object menu and choose Ungroup from the menu. But before I do that, I'm going to create another group over here with some circles. So I'll draw one circle here, and one here, and I'm going to then group these as well. Now that I have 2 groups, I can move them on top of another group, and I can always click and drag the objects that I want very easily, as opposed to having a whole bunch of objects on the screen and have a hard time selecting the ones that I want. So once again, when you want to have more control over your objects, to color them, to resize them, or to perform other operations, it's a good idea to make a group out of them. You can always go to the Object menu and ungroup them when you're finished, or if you like, you can keep them as a group.